Stunt driving and your G2 license in Ontario in 2022. You have an Ontario G2 class license and you were just charged with stunt driving or racing. And the basics of a stunt charge are the same with a G2 and a full G license. At the roadside, you will both still get the same 14-day car impound and tow, the same 30-day license suspension in court. You will still face the same 1 to 3 year mandatory license suspension, the same $2,000 to $10,000 fine, the same 6 demerit points and possible jail time. But there are some key differences that may impact your case. So let's investigate this. Let's take a closer look. So does my G2 affect my stunt driving case interaction with the prosecutor? Well, there's no general rule here. However, in our experience, a G2 driver is generally regarded by the prosecutor as a more inexperienced and therefore it can hurt your stunt driving case. It is hard to argue that you have a clean record when you've not been driving for long enough to earn that good record as with a G2 license. Also, in most cases, a G2 driver is younger, and this can affect the way a prosecutor evaluates your stunt driving case. So does my G2 license affect the outcome of my stunt driving case? Yes. Being a G2 class license holder has penalties that are unique to your G2. For instance, if you get more than 3 demerit points at any given time, you get an additional 30-day license suspension after your case is over. So, for example, if you were able to show a speed lower than stunt, whatever happens in court, such as 39 kilometers per hour, you would get a further 30-day suspension upon conviction. And has nothing to do with the court. It has everything to do with the Ministry of Transportation of Ontario. They assign an automatic 30-day suspension to any G2 holder who accumulates more than 3 demerit points. So if I get my full G-class license, will it help my stunt driving charges? The answer is yes and no. Getting a full G license can help insurance rates. It could possibly show a prosecutor that you are trying to move forward. However, the stunt driving charge is attached to your G2 license, and this means that regardless of getting your G2 license, the conviction will register against your G2 license when you are charged and all the rules and regulations associated with a G2 license. So what can I do to help my stunt driving case and my G2 license? Well, the answer is get proper legal advice from a law firm that specializes in stunt driving charges, because this can make all the difference in keeping you driving.